Okay, let's take a peek at the collection log. Of course, hard clues finished long time ago, and then the hard megas, we are actually just missing 6 pieces of third age now. We got the third age range coif from Masters last week, so it's been around 2000, I think, since we got our last third age roll. But we did just get that piece of third age last week from Masters. So now we have over half of the hard third age completed. Thank you, Virene? The double EA in there was throwing me off. Also, GM Coco and Howie. All right, let's get right to it. Like always, I will open 100 at a time. And then we'll do some masters in between. We are starting today at 177 masters on the counter. I just wanted to jot that down real quick so I knew I could just take a quick peek and know how many masters we've gotten today. Watched the Olympics yesterday. I still have not watched like any of the Olympics yet, not gonna lie. And I really should watch some of it because there are a couple events that I actually do quite like. I always really enjoy watching the speed skating. That's one I always like tuning in for. That and the slalom. What was it that Morgan Green logged again? It was Apes was showing his not Sarachnis, the other spider, Araxor, the other day. I remember that. Sire, that's what it was. You finally finished your sire log. Big one there. No offense to Griffin, but you know, feels a little less interesting getting the green log on the Griffin. All right, good start on Masters today. That's great. Hello there, Pencer. How you doing today? I love Royal Giants. I hope me and Howie can get to doing Royal Giants eventually on our accounts because it is actually a pretty fun duo boss. Can buy pepper relish from Amazon? I mean, I would be more surprised about finding out what you can't buy on Amazon, honestly. Like, if it exists, it is and is legal. I suppose that's the one caveat. If it exists and is legal, you can probably buy it on Amazon, I would think. I like never watch RuneScape YouTube content, but I've been considering starting to get back into watching other people's content again. I was watching a couple of Basiligis's newest videos. I watched the newest tuna video. I actually really liked the newest tuna video though, because he basically just talked for like 40 minutes about how much of a clue degen he is. So I felt very seen, you know. I'm like, he's just like me for real, for real. Spending like 30 hours a week stacking clue scrolls. All right, first 100 down, nothing interesting yet. So we will go over to doing masters for a little bit. At the 30-minute mark, we will go back to doing to opening the hards. So that is in 12 minutes. Or sorry, 12 minutes. 21 minutes. Got the numbers mixed around. I will make sure to give you a good old-fashioned Wii U, don't you worry, Brave. I'll give a nice big one. What you making? Hot dogs? Hot diggity dog. Sounds like a solid meal to me. I had some leftover pizza for lunch today myself, not gonna lie. We're all on the same page. What's the name? Is it the is it the one Pitbull song where he's like, meet me at the hotel, where it's like, this biggity boy's a diggity dog? Is that Hotel Motel Holiday Inn, whatever the name of that song is? Hello there, Cheetah. Don't you worry, you haven't missed nothing yet. We've opened 100 caskets so far, but hasn't been anything interesting, so don't you worry. Does he say diggity dog? Hot diggity dog? Is that a phrase Mickey Mouse says? I just always think of like the, oh boy! That's like the only Mickey Mouse phrase I can think of off the top of my head. It's in the theme song. That would probably be why then. Makes sense that I wouldn't know it. I'm scared on how on point that Mickey Mouse was. I feel like Mickey Mouse is one of those that's kind of like Kermit the Frog, that just like half the guys in existence can do a decent impression. Because it's generic enough that it's pretty easy to do. I'm trying to think now if I can do a Kermit voice or not. What does Kermit even say? It's not easy being green. That is not even close. I slightly take back what I said. Hello there, Borrow. How you doing today? It's the closing song. Well, you could have fooled me. I wouldn't have known the difference. See, I started doing that thing again where I just start my brain starts automatically going to the hard clue step. You got a triple log from a hard clue you opened the other day? That's crazy. Course. Always good to see you, Borrow. What's this? Oh, is this the song? Apartments.com, you're not getting free ad space here. Wait, I should probably like pause Spotify while we're playing this song, so it's not just two songs playing at once. This is the outro song. Very interesting. Coco's been going crazy on the Guardians of the Rift right now. Don't blame me, blame Brit. It's not my fault, I swear. And now this is where Morgan says I would never blame Brit for anything. So then she still blames me. Wait, Coco, you're stacking 3K right now. Did you get your lantern? Would probably be pretty accurate, Morgan. You did. Oh, very nice, very nice. So you got your lantern and your outfit and everything. Very nice. How many pulls did that take you? Gosh dang, a lot of triple steps today. Oh, my brain is like broke now, I guess, because when you said missing one paint, my brain automatically thought of like sailing paints for some reason, and I was like, what do you mean one paint? And I was like, oh, you mean at Guardians of the Rift. TB and I were lurking in LGR stream yesterday trying to yoink some clogs. I don't know if TB ever got any clogs though. What or oh, you're talking about Guardians of the Rift, Spencer? Well, because you still need rune crafting XP too, so then, it makes it feel less bad if you spoon everything else early and still have extra pulls. It's like, yeah, why not go for all outfits, right? It means he also needs, what, like 12 dies or something like that, right? Oh, of course. How long did he end out streaming for then? Because he was saying that he was already tired of streaming at like the 1 hour mark, and then I left because we were going to watch the Super Bowl or something. Or no. Oh, I went to go take Andrea shopping. Can't dye the boots. Don't you don't you need to dye the amulets though? Or is it like, can you not get multiple amulets? Why would you? I don't. Why would you get four? Oh, you can't store the amulet? Really? Hmm. So I'm like, you're already doing something silly. But I guess, yeah, if you can't store it, then that's a different story. Very nice borrow. Yeah, one day maybe I'll try getting all the Slayer helms. It would be really cool, but I put that right up there with like getting all graceful sets that it's probably something I'll never actually do. Even though I think it would be like a cool thing to go for. Though Slayer points is probably more likely to happen accidentally since I have to do so much Slayer anyway, right? Whereas agility, I'd have to go more out of my way to do it. You're only doing your tree runs once a week when all your trees are ready? Never thought I would see the day when Coco slowed down on his farm runs. That's crazy. Oh, speaking of, I think I need to do my farm run now, actually. Maybe for one of these, I'll go do a farm run instead of doing masters. Oh, not Polnovich, you silly goose. Oh, it's Hasidius. I don't know why I was thinking it was a different. I'd being a silly goose. I don't remember adding this song to the playlist as a newer one that I added. Thank you, Yaint. I'm really trying to actually get some decent farming XP this year, Brit, but we'll see how much I'm actually able to like proper stick to it. What am I at right now? Like 60? 67. I did some math the other day because I wanted to see like if I could hit like 100 relatively easily by the end of the year. And if I do my run every day, I can. So we'll see if I stick with it. Yeah, you tell him, Pencer. Yeah, I've been trying to just remember to do a farm run every morning when I wake up, but sometimes I still have clues on the ground, so I just like auto start doing clues. And I was like, oh shit, I just opened another 30 hards. Now I don't really want to go do my tree run while I've got a bunch of timers ticking down. Have a good dinner, Borrow. I mean, we'll still be live for like another 2 hours, so maybe we'll see you again. And if not, have a good one. Yeah, it's what I would always do with back in the day when I had to do birdhouse runs is just like every day when I logged in and every night before I went to bed I would just do a birdhouse run. And now like obviously you'd want to do more birdhouse runs than that ideally, but I do that at like minimum. It was always a nice way to start and end the day. Oh, okay, okay. This is a great segment because I was thinking um so, I always complain about dailies in RuneScape in old school, right? And I know RS3 has like even more crazy amount of dailies, but I think I would actually maybe like all of the dailies in RS3 because it seems kind of cozy to treat it like a mobile game where you just like log on, do all your dailies, and then just like don't play the rest of the day or something like that. But that's all to say I have tentatively considered trying out RS3. But last night, I had a dream about playing RS3. And for some reason, I had a dream that one of the RS3 quests was just Josh Hutcherson plugging a new movie he was in. And that was the whole quest. Is you just walk up to him and he has like a 3 minute long cutscene of him talking about a new real life movie that he's in. And that was one of the quests in the dream. Now, you might ask yourself, Logan, why are you thinking about Josh Hutcherson? Why is he showing up in your dreams? That's a great fucking question. I don't know why he was there. I think he might be stalking me in my dreams. It's like a. So, wait, who's the one who follows you in your dreams? I was going to say Edward Scissorhands, but that's not the right one, I don't think. I think that's a different guy. Freddy, thank you. It might be a Freddy type situation. No, I tried racking my brain of thinking why I would have randomly thought about him, and I truly could not come up with anything, honestly. So I even looked up like what movies he's been in recently, and the answer is basically none. So unless my brain was subconsciously thinking about like Catching Fire or something like that, the Hunger Games series, I don't know why I thought of Catching Fire before Hunger Games. But yeah, I couldn't tell you, man. So that's my silly little Loganism for the day. Another triple. Still no good alternate first step, unfortunately. Also, we are starting out like great on the Masters. Like I know we had 3 scrolls in the bank already, but even still, I think we got 8 there. Oh, that's true, Britt. I forgot today was your first day. Hope it's going well. Hope it continues to go well. Exerta, exerta. All right. It's a little early, so we got 3 minutes to blow, but I don't want to start the next master because I'm probably not gonna have time to finish it then. I'm gonna grab a little bit more coffee real quick. And then we will open up some more. I'll give a proper wee then. All right, I'm back. I probably shouldn't get more coffee because I've already had like 2 cups of coffee today, but I'm tired. I woke up at like 6 a.m. this morning and I just couldn't fall back asleep because I was just thinking too much about Josh Hutcherson. No, I just, for some reason, I just couldn't fall back asleep. So I was just like, well, I guess today it's time to wake up and just do some clue scrolls. All right. Wee 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 wee. Hard clue alert. I was gonna say, I'm like, did I record those first 100? I'm 99% sure I did. Getting a decent amount of like blessed d'hide and whatnot. Oh, H plate body. Is that? Ooh, that was actually H plate body number 2, which means I think we are 4x on hard clue completion now. Very, very nice. Yep, got 4 of all of the shields. That was it's by far the least of any of the plate bodies we've had. So just need another H plate body 2 and Sarah and Zami. Oh, and Ancient D'hide Shield. Oh, wow. Yeah, Pencer yoinks a third age pick from the log bot at the same time. That's honestly more interesting, to be fair. How much can you sell it for? Oh, Ancient D'hide Shield as well. Very nice. Holy. And wait, from a tree run? Wait, because you cut down your own trees, Brett? Could you imagine cutting down your own trees in current year? But I mean, I guess if they give you elite clues, seems worth. I can never complain about a passive elite, man. Those are always nice to see. Holy, we're going crazy on masters today. Holy. It's funny you use the Pepe hype there, Coco, because like I don't think I've seen anybody use it in so long. And just the other day when I was in LGR stream, I used it. I was like, I forgot this emote existed. Do you? feel like we see I feel like we see the other ones more. Maybe though. I mean, I guess I could check the statistics. It says how many times emotes are used. All right, that's another 100 down. We are pacing extraordinarily well right now on Masters. I think that's 15 and 200. I mean, I guess 15 is only +2, right? What the hell? Surely it can't possibly be the most used emote. That can't be right. Crazy. Never would have seen it coming. All right, Ramdal's favorite part of the stream, solving some masters. Yeah, I guess Coco is single-handedly keeping up the Pepe hype stock. You know what's one that we don't use enough that I would like to see get used more is Pepe Peepo Yuri? The Yuri Pepe. I don't remember what the actual name of the emote is. Maybe I need to set up a thing so that every time somebody asks, like, have the bot always respond with Pepe Yuri when someone asks about Yuri skipping. To the moon, absolutely. Yeah, that's a clue item right there, too, Howie. Easy snag. The eggs? Oh, yeah. Yeah, if I ever use something, I do like Poglog instead of Pog Egg, which is a shame. Yeah, evil chicken's just not really much of a thing anymore, you know? I mean, it's kind of the same with like Pepe Phoenix, doesn't really get used much anymore, too. Occasionally, though, for a good, it is good for a good throwback. I'm sad that that one doesn't get used more. Occasionally, I do see people use the "Okay, I scur up." I think that's what I named it, right? Oh, it's just called scur up. But maybe I need to take a page out of It's Will's playbook and just start naming my emotes obnoxiously long names. You're nauseous, you put too much sauce on your hot dogs, your greed has gotten the best of me once more. That feels like a copy pasta of sorts right there. Not a copy pasta, but just like a quote that you would say all the time. Once again, my greed has bested me. You know. Also, when you say sauce on your hot dogs, do you like just mean ketchup or what were you putting on your hot dogs? Ketchup and mustard? Okay. Didn't have relish. I do love relish on a good old hot dog. A good old Chicago style dog. Hmm. Probably one of the only good things Chicago's ever done, honestly. That and of course make the bean. If I can say there are two things Chicago has ever done right and like contributed to society as a whole, it's make Chicago style hot dogs and build the bean. And other than that, I would say Chicago's legacy has been mediocre at best. Deep dish pizza? Eh, deep dish pizza is okay. I mean, honestly, I will admit, like just last night, I had Chicago pizza. Uh, we went. Oh, this is Brittle Island. Not. I was thinking this was Buccaneer Haven. We'll leave the ship here then, I suppose. Uh, Here's some extra tech for you guys for these some of these sailing steps. If you don't know, what you can do for this one is you can go to Pirates Cove, and from here there's a rowboat you can build, and that'll take you to Buccaneer Haven, which and it's not Drumstick Isle, but it's pretty close to Drumstick Isle. Also, sometimes Raldo will be confused on whether or not it's Buccaneer's Haven or Drumstick Isle. So it's a good place to start on some of those. Uh, Summon boat. Um, oh, I forgot that that's not technically close enough. Um, we'll steal the Tear of the Soul one. That's fine. But what I was saying with like as much as I do like hating on Chicago style pizza, it's still decent. I just, don't want it all the time, you know. I'm not going to be out here crushing Chicago style pizza every day. Oh, go too far. Yeah. And then here what you can do is you can squeeze in through the back here for Drumstick Isle, and you can actually check. Ooh, come on. Oh, I'm in my sloop, so this is actually kind of awkward. You can actually hit the mooring point from the opposite side. Wait, like personally for you, it was just censored Penser? Huh. Weird. Are you talking about in game? RuneScape is weird sometimes with some of its filters. Cause sometimes it'll think you're like a spam bot for saying like the most generic stuff ever. Like sometimes saying HM for how much will get censored, and I'm like, why? Selling to Muckins very muchly. It is kind of funny to see the different like phrases that those um sale scam bots use. Yeah, I don't know why it would filter so aggressively like that, Pencer, not gonna lie. Again, started just like started thinking it was a hard clue step. There's a difference between content filter and chat filter. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that is pretty wild, I'm not gonna lie. It's some pretty aggressive filtering for sure. Oh, whoops. Should have hit 2, I guess. Kazari Jungle. Oh, or what's the other one? They're on 2 opposite sides of the map. That's crazy. Hmm. I'd say I don't think I've ever had issues with Twitch like filtering my chat like that. Other than the auto mod sometimes being a bit strict with some of its words. But that's a whole different thing. Oh, whoops. I'm still working on getting a little bigger before I sell out Brave, but don't worry, it's coming. One of these days I'll finally have enough clout that I can just like get like a DraftKings sponsorship or something like that. Maybe like some gold selling website. They'll pay me like a couple $100 and then I'll just disappear. Guys, do you ever think, wow, RuneScape is so boring. I wish there was more happening. Well, let me tell you, in today's sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends, the fun never stops. Use my code CampinOnline16 and get a free legendary champion Basiligus for free. I don't think I've ever gotten one for Raid. Um, there was actually like 2 or 3 years ago, there was a boosting clan that wanted to like sponsor one of my videos, and then they would boost me for like 10 hours of corp or something like that. But they sold Inferno capes, so I told them no. Gave you the shivers. Yeah, it's like a jump scare for anybody who watches too much YouTube. Try those supplement, dude. Yeah, if I could start getting some hymns ads, now that would be peak. Are you a bald fat fuck with erectile dysfunction? Well, man, do I have a product for you. Sub to you get no ads, but you still keep sponsoring. That's the super premium plus. I'm telling you, that's what Hims has to start doing with their ads, man. I I think I've went on this rant before, but Hims fucking pisses me off. Their ads are so aggressive and gross. It upsets me to no end. Never seen their stuff. You've never gotten Hims or Hers ads? That's crazy to me, but I guess. Your midnight water last night was moldy? What? Please elaborate. See, that's what I was thinking, Brave, is that I'm like, maybe it's just more pushed towards like Americans or something like that. But I'm like, I think Hims has to be big enough that they're like pushing to international, but I guess I don't know how that works for some of those companies. If only it were hymns and psalms, that would make for a lot better of an ad. You think you reused a plastic bottle for too long? Well, I respect you for trying to reuse a bottle, but yeah, probably shouldn't be reusing plastic bottles. That's why you just get like a good water bottle. Like like one of these bad boys. Now this one is a sponsorship I would take. This is an Owala, and these things are actually incredible, honestly. It is by far like the best water bottle I've had. Now I couldn't tell you about how expensive they are though, because I got mine for free. I think they're not cheap, so that would maybe change my mind. Yeah, it starts with an O, Morgan. No, the around when we got ours, my little brother also got one as well, and he's not somebody. I mean, the man is rich because he has like a six figures actuary job because he's like actually a super genius, but he does not like spend his money on a lot of things really. But he was like, "Oh yeah, this thing is incredible." I think okay, the one thing I don't like about this one that I have, I don't know if you can really tell how big it is, but it's a little too wide, so it doesn't fit in like cup holders and stuff. But the one that my brother has is like a thin one, so it does fit into cup holders. Just drink hose water. I mean, that's how I grew up so big, tall, and strong and cool. Is from all the hose water I drank growing up. Oh, I didn't do my second class back. Whoops. trash talk the rune crafters. I couldn't do that to them. They're just trying to get their AFK rune crafting XP. I respect that, you know. There's a decent chance I have to go there for rune crafting on my alt as well. One of these days, but my alt is only like 50 rune crafting or something. I'm really hoping I don't have to do much pre 77 rune crafting on the alt. That would be ideal. But I've been trying to actually do a bunch of questing on the alt lately. I've actually knocked out quite a few. Just this morning I did a Kingdom Divided and what was it? Kingdom Divided. Oh, I finished up the TOA quest, whatever that one's called, Beneath the Sands, and then I got like halfway through Sins of the Father. Most of the quests left I have are just like the bigger Grandmaster quests. Oh, another. We finally got a wieldy step. You're mad at whoever said Bloods are AFK? I mean, Bloods are very AFK. It's just the downside with Bloods is that you have like a minute in between where you have to pay a little more attention when you're running to the altar. But otherwise, it is very AFK. Yeah, I played so much Raid Shadow Legends this morning, you know? It's how I start off every day. I mean, there is like a shitty idle game that I do actually play daily, but it is not Raid Shadow Legends. It's called F Rank Adventurer. The other day I downloaded a mobile phone emulator on my PC so that I could play it on my PC and not have to look at my phone when I'm playing it. Wait, here, I'll show you what it looks like. No, I said it's an idle game. Here, I'll show you it. Oh, yeah, of course it shows my other desktop first, of course. Wait. Every time, man, every time. It's this. It's just basically your most basic idle game. Just number go up mean good, basically. And then I just have my dailies that I do every day, you know? I mean, basically, if Cookie Clicker got turned into an MMO, yeah, Airbnb Online, my alt. I don't remember who it was who came up with that name, but it was someone from chat who came up with it. It's very good. Let me just do another triple to try to finish this clue out since it's 1 o'clock. That's not correct. You goober. All right, perfect. Wee 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 wee. Hard clue alert. It's hard clue time, baby. All right. Another 100 to open up. Let's hear if we can keep this I forgot that you use that as your hard clue alert now. Let's see if we can keep this master luck going. 2 of them already. That's kind of crazy. Third one. Hello there, Butts. How you doing today? Surely we get a potions roll today, right? I mean, at least give us a potions or a gilded roll, right? It has actually been over 2,000 hard clues since we've gotten our last piece of gilded, which is like insanely unlucky. Having potions withdrawals, I know, right? It's just not the same without the potions rolls. 70 more tithe points till green log. Very nice. I like Tithe Farm. I've always thought Tithe Farm is like a fun and engaging mini game. I know that's a hot take, but I've always thought it's a good one. 17K on that one. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It's I think it's relatively fast for the green log. I mean, not like fast, but I think it's only like 7 or 8 hours. Holy, dude, we were doing like average on clues there, and then we got 3 in the last like 5 caskets. That's crazy. So another 8 from 100. Love to see it. But yeah, instead of saying 7 or 8 hours, I should have said 6 or 7 hours. That way y'all can spam your funny 6-7 jokes. Have a grand old time while I do some more masters. It's literally so funny every time. It's actually impossible for it not to be hilarious. Appreciate you saying Thrent. Thank you, thank you. Come on. Thank you. The we've gotten so many triple steps today, but no Gommel or Keymaster steps, I don't think. Feels kind of weird, man. How many items do you have left, Morgan? I assume you've only got like 1 or 2 more shields left if you're at 4K. But also with that many, at that level of KC, you'd almost start expecting to see a, oh wait, what the? Ow. A bit of a silly goose move there for me. I wasn't potted or nothing. You'd almost start expecting to see a gilded roll, a new gilded item by then too. What, like that's 1300? Yeah, 1300. Hmm. Well, 1200, but still about 2x rate for a piece of gilded. Yo, Pencer is a good Coliseum guide. I might have to actually take a peek at that. I need to get my quiver now that my other teammates are starting to get quiver at Nax. Only gotten 2 gilded from hards? That's like actually tragic. Bro, I'm getting smacked around again. That's crazy. What the freaking hectarns? I take an 8 off of this. I gotta go again. That's crazy. And now I die when I get into the POH, but I don't have to pay, so it's fine. Alright, third time's the charm. You can't world hop for Ents, but you can like go to different locations that you're not doing forestry at. So it works like the old way that you used to be able to call events. Coliseum streams. I don't think I'll be doing it on stream. Though I do kind of want to go for like more items than just one quiver. So I suppose it is possible that we do some on stream once I get comfortable enough to actually get completions. I think right now I'm like +3 on Gilded and +2.5 on Third Age rolls. I definitely won't be getting my first one on stream, that's for sure. Like, that's just not happening. I am not good under pressure. Just make Pen tell you where to click. Yeah, true. I'll just have him do it for me. So many triple steps. West. Wait, what? Oh, outside the civic office. I thought that said like civis. I did not know that's what that was called. Oh, yeah. it. How many have we opened so far? Have we already opened 300? That's crazy. If we go another session without seeing a gilded roll, that's actually going to be kind of wild. I was kind of surprised that I went on rate for gilded rolls for our master opening. I was really expecting to go unlucky on it since we've had such good gilded luck overall. I was gonna say, I mean, I am curious to hear more about it. I don't know what it was connected to, but I am still curious to hear it. I've got a Ninja Pencer, which is both a air fryer and a slow cooker. It also can do pressure cooking and also does like you can steam things in it. Basically just about like any type of cooking. Yeah, I always am on the air fryer hype train. I always try to convince people that air fryers are good. It's about 650, 1 in 650 for a hard gilded roll, and 1 in 3,250 for third age. When you're slow cooking, it doesn't let you put a lid on? What? Your air fryer has a rotisserie setting. I think you've mentioned that before, Shaka. That is the one thing that our Ninja can't do. That's another brand that, again, I don't know how much of an overlap there is between the RuneScape crowd and cooking appliances, but I would take a Ninja sponsorship because we have a couple of their appliances and they're pretty good stuff, not gonna lie. I think they are also quite pricey. I couldn't tell you. We haven't actually bought any of them ourselves. We've got them as gifts. Your air fryer can do the Inferno. I mean, you got to heat things up pretty warm. I mean, I don't know how warm it is in the Inferno, but I guess that doesn't surprise me too much. Today I used the air fryer to reheat some pizza, and you would have thought that that thing had an Inferno cape with how burnt I made that cheese. It was definitely a burnt cheese cape on the front for sure, which was a bit of a shame because it was pretty good pizza. But I accidentally left it in there for too long while I stepped away doing something else. Getting old, need a nice mattress. See, I don't need a nice mattress, but I do need it to not be dog shit. Soup had a mattress sponsor. That does seem odd, but I mean, it's like everybody needs a mattress, so I guess it shouldn't be that surprising, really. And no, Brit didn't miss nothing other than air fryer talk. I don't think it's crazy to pay for a mattress, but I do think it's crazy to pay like hundreds of dollars for a mattress because like mattresses aren't cheap. You know what I mean? Like I'm not about to pay like an insane amount of money on a mattress. Though to be fair, I would probably also tell you about the same thing for a couch. But Andrea and I did buy our couch, and that was like $1,500 or something like that. But I mean, it's like a nice like L sectional kind of. It was pretty worth, not gonna lie. After getting that couch, I realized how much we were kind of, just dealing with it and suffering. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe it is worth to put in some money on a couch. Yeah, exactly, but you know, we still like tried to look for a decent deal on it. We got it from Bob's Discount Furniture. Don't know if I'd say we got like a deal on it, but I'd say it was a pretty reasonable price. The Ninja Creek, I know I've heard about those before. It sounds like a jet engine when using it. I do hear those things are really, really nice. So far, a whole lot of nothing borrow. We did get ourselves a H plate body 2, which means we 4x completed hard clues, which is kind of cool. But other than that, a whole lot of nothing. No megas at all, no borrow. Still still holding the gilded dry streak strong. That is true. Probably could. The really nice thing about buying furniture from like an actual furniture store is that like we paid like an extra $100 for them to ship it to us and set it up. And I'm like, that felt very worth it to me, not having to lug all the boxes myself and like assemble it myself. Because I remember when we got our last couch, it was a decent couch from IKEA, but I mean, it was less than a grand. It was pretty small and basic. But dude, that was just a pain to just like lug up to our apartment. Because I think we lived on the third floor at the time. At this apartment, we live on the second floor, so it's not as bad to be fair, but still looks like a pain to carry it up from what when I was watching them do it. Used up the mega luck on the Masters? Yeah, exactly. I was certainly not really expecting anything today, for sure. Oh, good. My Ferroceptor was almost out of charges, so I guess we just got the other one from the stash now. Doxing your floor level. Yeah, now everyone knows that I live in a Chicago suburb on the second floor of an apartment complex. I might as well just give you my zip code and social security number while I'm at it, honestly. I am pretty close to actually biting the bullet and paying for movers the next time we move to, not gonna lie, Shaka. Like, we don't have a ton of stuff, but it's starting to get to be enough stuff that I don't want to deal with it all. I think we're at 5 master caskets before today. And then whatever we get today, of course. Nope, it's literally never the bridge step, I swear. I've had this before where it doesn't know if it's on the bridge or down below. And I don't think I've like ever had it be the bridge step, but I've had it be down here like 10 times. Like I'm legitimately thinking and I'm like I don't actually know if that bridge step exists anymore. Like a grand or something like that. Well, especially since too the next time we're thinking of moving, it's probably gonna be like a further move, you know? Whereas all the other times we've moved, it's been like less than a it's like less than 15 minutes away from the previous place we lived. So it was never that big of a deal to move. Did I not finish it? West of the Dark Altar. Yeah, it's the part Andrea keeps complaining about too. Is we're thinking about whether or not we want to move this summer somewhere else, and it just like Andrea's just like, I don't want to have to move though. And I'm like, honestly, that's fair. It's always a huge pain in the ass. Oh yeah, I mean we're expected around 1,500 more masters this year, Borrow, if we stick with the 500 hards a week. And right now I'm turning in elites for masters. I would like to turn in elites for masters until it like makes up for the masters that I already opened this year. Because it's like we used around like 170 masters from the 500 hards a week for the previous 1K master opening. So I'd like to get those 170 masters back, and then I'll start actually completing elites again, probably. But also, like, I don't get many elites anymore. But I am trying to finish the Wildy bosses this year, which they do give a lot of elites. I would probably get a lot of them from that. Got to grab some more Keymaster tellies the next time we bank. Trying to see if you can spawn it by saying the different words. I'm kind of surprised it didn't work. I mean, sometimes you definitely can like summon them. Oh, you're just working on your typing reflexes. That's fair. It's like, have you guys if I say aim trainers, do you guys know what I'm talking about for like first person shooters? Where they do like aim trainer programs for like trying to get better at aiming for games. It's like that. Maybe you could make a typing of the dead typing of the dead mod where it's just all the random log words and maybe some emotes too. I mean, aiming is a big thing in RuneScape as well. It's a different type of aiming, of course, but aiming and precision is pretty important for RuneScape. I feel like the better type of like aim training for RuneScape though would be like more of a Guitar Hero style. Potioians. Yeah, that's my favorite command. Potioians. Training your aim on the zombie spawn at Vorkath. That's a good one. Yeah, I made a command that was just random key smashes, and you guys just have to keep trying until you eventually get it. Always failed to aim check ice barrage. I am honestly pretty bad with manual casting. I was thinking about that myself, and it's like, yeah, I'm actually pretty terrible with manual casting click accuracy. Because I was gonna start making fun of you, but yeah, I got no place to to make fun of you for that one. Oh, what? We're actually out of Keymaster tellies? Really? Oh, I just bought like 100 last week. Dude, Keymaster tellies are so expensive. That's the one downside of having such a good triple master step. LMS point redeem soon? Probably not. I do not really plan on doing LMS anytime soon. Though somebody was telling me that LMS is pretty free right now. Come on. Come on. There we go. What are the capes for LMS? Is it like 110, 100, 110, 100, 500, 1,000? Well, if it makes you feel better, Matt, you have not missed anything, and we're just about to start opening some more. So you are you have some good timing. I would say it's probably always better to focus on Slayer over other bosses. Oh wait, there are 6 LMS capes? Really? One, two, three, four, five, six. Oh, there are. Huh. Interesting. All right. Wee wee wee. Hard clue alert. It's hard time, baby. 200 caskets left. All right, come on. Surely we got gilded in there. Not that it really matters no more. I know, right? It's always that streamer bonus luck, Brave. It's just not fair to the average clogger. Yeah, I mean, if we really wanted to, we could just never get a gilded roll from hard clues again. We could save all our gilded RNG for the elites and masters. Which, I mean, I honestly wouldn't be against. We literally only need one more piece of gilded, so could save up all that RNG trying to get that spade. Oh, okay. If we were ever going to get a new log, here's our time to break the dry streak. It's a little bit of a lag here that's throwing me off on my clicks. Surely this is where we break the dry streak, right? I mean, we got Sea Shanty 2 playing and everything. Tactical Verizon nuke coming. So true. Based, true, and real, as we like to say around here. Okay. Doing good on the Masters still. Wow. I can't believe we didn't do it there. I really can't believe it. I really thought that that was going to be the time. Also, the first time that we didn't go positive on Masters, but it's only negative by less than a Master, so. Oh, this is, Wingstone. I keep thinking this is the genie that I have to go to for this step, but that's for elites. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can find Wingstone within like 10 minutes this time. He's not. He's not chilling with his cactus bud down there this time. Why don't you just do 500 masters every Monday? I know, right? It is kind of funny though. I was watching a Basilogist video. Oh wait, I didn't have it read, so it wouldn't have highlighted him even if he was around here. Um, oh, there he is. I was watching a Basilogist video the other day, and he was talking about wanting to get rank 1 hard clues and how he's got like 3k hard stacked and how he's gonna open 1,000 hards every week until his stack is back to 0. And I'm like, well, that sucks for me. Didn't even bring water skins. Imagine using water skins in current year when you could be using the circlet of water instead. Quest to put a bell on Wingstone would be nice, wouldn't it? I mean, if you got the case of the bank stand-ins, you could always just bank stand skill, right? Surely there's always some bank standing skill you could be working on. Slayer is always a good go-to. The Slayer Master will literally tell you what to do, so then you don't have to think for yourself. Well, if you're working towards base 90s, then pick a random skill that's not at 90 and get working at it. No time like the present, right? You know what they say, the best time to do something is yesterday, and the second best time to do it is today. Don't know what to do some BA? Okay, now that one I could maybe disagree with. I don't love that idea. Well, fortunately, I always know what to do, so it's not a problem for me. I can definitely respect that, Brave. I mean, I basically skilled for like 8 months straight when I was on my maxing grind, and I didn't kill like a single boss that entire time. Not even through Slayer. I didn't do like any Slayer bossing tasks. Do the words there, and there rhyme? I don't think I would say that they rhyme because they're just essentially like the same word, right? It's like saying do plain and plain rhyme. It's like, no, it's not really a rhyme. It's just the same word. Vampin' and campin' rhyme, though? Absolutely. The word bampin' is kind of nonsense, to be fair, but definitely a rhyme for sure. They're there now with their plain. I feel like I'm having like a stroke or something. Yeah, no, I cannot say those words rhyme at all. I think you need to go back to rhyme school if you think those might be close to rhyming. You know where they teach you about rhymes? In rhyme school? Freaking just got him so bad. I do always I do always think that a great insult you can throw at somebody is like, "Oh, where'd you get those clothes at the bad clothes store?" I'm like, that's just devastating. Like, how are you supposed to clap back against that one? It's just the perfect insult. I would be curious as to why you're wearing my mother's clothing. I mean, like, isn't that more of an insult to yourself saying that you're wearing like 60-year-old clothing? I mean, I know some of y'all are old farts around here, but I didn't think most of y'all were that old. You named your closet the bad clothes store? You're stealing my clothes now? Again, get your own goddamn clothes. Why are you taking everybody else's clothes? Maybe that's why your sense of style is so bad, because you're stealing other people's clothes. Where'd you get the no mega rares from this opening? The no mega rares school? There'd you go. Or you could say, where'd you get those caskets? The potion store? Now that would be that's a pretty good one. I like that. Oh, Streamlabs with a Twitch log off of the copy pasta? That's based. Uh, and incredible. Let's not try to pick on Morgan too much. We're all a little illiterate, right? Which is a little illiterate. Literate. At least I'm definitely a little illiterate. I'm pretty sure Third Age Wand is elites, I'm pretty sure. So it's okay. That was not my Third Age roll. I'm glad we both get it, Penser. A little illiterate. A little illiterate. A little illiterate. Try saying that a little illiterate times fast. All the pills. $100 more caskets. Think of all the stuff that we could get in these last 100 caskets. We could just green log hard megas here, actually. If we decided to stop milking for a second. Oh, there it is. Guess I just haven't gotten this Raldo step here in the past like 150 masters. Get the LMS 1K wins cape in the last 100. I mean, if I could, I would definitely I definitely would take that. Well, famously, I have told y'all that I grew up on a dairy farm but never milked a cow. Prepping for the cow boss with all this milk. Maybe I need to. For the cow boss release, should I buy a gallon of milk? And then for the hydrates for that day, we drink milk instead of drinking water? Are you milking the bulls? I don't think so. I don't know if I can drink that much milk though, if I'm being completely honest with you. I haven't drank milk in a long time. Ooh, another mystery box. Happy that I'm getting mystery box randoms now instead of sandwich ladies, because sandwich lady doesn't want to give me a goddamn baguette roll. What am I looking at? Today's the 9th, right? Yeah. All right. And you know what? We'll actually open the mystery box today. Add a little extra sadness. Completed the gallon challenge on OSRS. It's like a power hour, but for milk. Now we're talking. I low-key actually want to do this now. Bottle of Oberweis chocolate milk in the fridge. Ooh, Oberweis is really good. All right. You know, we'll open this mystery box. What do we got here? Never baguette. You hate to see it. Nice old emerald, though. Surely that's worth more than the 1K I turned down, right? Oh, I forgot about the shortcut. Yeah, I gotta just tell them to like give me back my money or something because they're not giving me the service I asked for. For real, for real. Worst PKing group in the game is Verizon. I've had Verizon for like 8 months now, and for 6 months they were incredible, and I had almost no problems. And then all of a sudden, when Sailing came out, it has just been like nonstop dropping when I'm streaming. When I'm not streaming, though, I rarely have issues with it. Chocolate milk is the best drink for DCing. Checks out. We can do one more master here, I suppose. The heck is this? AJP. Amongst the trees at the Locust Oasis. Oh, that's what this is called, the Locust Oasis? Interesting. Like satellite. Like I've got a router. One day, like it would be my dream to have fiber internet one day. That's like the end goal. One day I could have fiber internet. I could die happy if I had fiber internet. One day surely. One day surely. Yeah, I mean, like I said, they it was really good for like half a year. I had like no problems and it was great. Cuz before them I used I think it was AT&T cuz a lot of like the normal internet companies didn't service to this apartment complex, but theirs was horrible from the get-go. It was never good with them. Oh, really? I didn't realize fiber could be inconsistent sometimes. I thought that was half of the thing with fiber was that it wouldn't go down. Which apartment complex? Yeah, so if you it's right next to the Jewel Osco, you know, if you like go by the McDonald's and you take a left and you go due southwest for a mile and a half, and it's right there. We'll call him Rainbolt. Is he the guy who like is like cracked at what's it called? The GeoGuessr. And he'll like find people's home address based off of one photo of their backyard. Might just be in your town because they're still in the process of like installing it. I honestly I don't know that much about fiber internet honestly because it was something that's like never been available for me. So I've never really looked into it too much. With Windows closed, it's only about 90%. I think it was him that I saw where oh shoot. Oh, I wonder if I still got the kill credit there actually. But there was one video that I saw. Maybe it wasn't him because I think there was a different one where there was a video online of somebody claiming that they could throw a fastball like 100 miles an hour or something like that. And he did the math of like calculating how fast the ball was being thrown based on like approximately how far apart they were, how long it took for the ball to travel, the arc of this ball and that ball, blah, blah, blah. I thought it was kind of interesting. It was all kind of like paper napkin math, to be fair, but that's the type of dumb shit that I like seeing. Occasionally, there's a channel on YouTube called Number File, and they'll occasionally have like random math videos about like weird, obscure math topics. But those guys are, yo, what the hell? Anybody want this triple step? Because this is actually cracked. Wait a second. This actually might be better than my current triple step. Rogue's Den is a little awkward though. Let me do this. But so like the cool thing for this is that I can go Gommel and then run straight to the Rogue's Den. I don't even need to retally, so I save some time on that. Sounds like an LGR rant. It is funny seeing LGR go on about random like RuneScape numbers. That can't possibly be better than Prif, right? Oh, wrong telly. Maybe I'll have to actually look up the difference. Yeah, no, either way I'll keep it for this opening so that I don't have to do the Prif step. But I was trying to decide if it would actually be better than my current one. But yes, I will keep it either way so that I can use it for this opening. It'll shave like 15 seconds off each master. Oh yeah. Yeah, let me check something again. It's key Gommel. Ooh, okay. So actually, and also too, it's pretty decent chance that I could find another one in there to actually do a proper triple. Perf is 34 ticks, Rogue Den is 31 ticks? Really? I did not think that this was a faster clue step. Pray melee. I literally could never remember what to pray here, so I put it in the notes. I can never remember what to pray against Dark Beasts. Interesting. So it is actually faster, but then you have to deal with like doors and stuff. And there's like a decent chance that you lose ticks off of the doors. Calls into my message you reply. Oh, actually, no, I have to put this at Keymaster. You silly goober. I mean, I already do that for sure, Matt. I do that for like all clue step things because yeah, otherwise it's super easy to click on stuff inside. I more just meant you can lose ticks by like not instantly running again after opening the door. Hello there, Danoon. Nope, we are 400 caskets in with a whole lot of nothing. It looks like we might have gotten a faster triple step though. We might have saved 3 ticks on our new triple step, which is interesting. I might not take the new triple though. I might actually ask in Log Hunters which ones people would personally prefer. But because it also saves me a teleport too though. So it's like that also saves several ticks. Just don't want to bank for items for 3-steppers? Yeah. My other triple was already almost the best possible triple step that you could get. So it's pretty hard for my triple to get any better. It does help with clue details, marking the items that you need though for clue steps. That is always nice. But yeah, the clue step that we were talking between is my current triple is Serb Gommel Prif Onion, and then the one that I got was Serb Gommel Rogue's Den. They're both Serb with a good third step, so it's like they're both basically god tier triples. Can't complain too much. I mean, I do love onions, not gonna lie. All right. Wee wee wee. Hard clue alert. It is time for the last 100 caskets. All right, 100 more caskets to go. Hopefully, we can just keep the master luck. That's all I'm really asking for, honestly. Master luck has been quite good today, so hopefully we can keep that going. If I get bad RNG, you'll feel safe to open your clues. Is that how it works? You have to wait for a bad week for you to open your clues? Otherwise, all of the good clue luck is taken up from the ether, you know? Nope, nothing today, Smasher. Hope you're doing well, though. We have been doing quite good on Masters, though, which is very nice. Well, we just got third age last week, so even though we're coming to drop rate, I don't think we can hope for another piece of third age anytime this month. She kind of has been lately, not gonna lie. She did do a clue opening and got nothing. Never lucky, Morgan. Oh, another master, nice. All right, last 4 caskets here. And another week of literally nothing. That's crazy. So in the last 1,500 hard clues, we have had 1 potions roll, and that is it. That is pretty cursed. Also, bad luck on the last set of masters. Let's see here. Overall, we're at 211 masters on the tracker, which means 23 plus 11, 34 masters today. So we went plus a half of a master today, basically. So that's not bad. I was hoping it would stay at a little bit higher than that, but we'll take it. No, not we have not seen a gilded roll in over 2,000 hard clues. Wait, let me pull up the I've got them in the Discord. Let me see here. So week 1 we got 2 potions roll, the last piece of gilded we needed, and a new piece of third age. Week 2 we got potions. Week 3 we got potions. Week 4 we got nothing. Week 5 we got potions, and now week 6 we got nothing. So that is gonna put us at 2,500 clues actually since our last gilded roll. Even we're closing in on 3,000 clues since our last since our last gilded roll. We green logged gilded and then just said no more gilded rolls. Which I mean, it's like, it's not a big deal, I suppose, if we don't get anything anymore, but it does make me very happy that we greenlogged hard gilded, because if not, I think I would be significantly more malding about the gilded dry streak we've had here. Means third age roll soon. I mean, if it wasn't for the third age that we got from Masters, that I'd be probably saying the same thing. Because I mean, we are closing in on 3,000 since our last third age roll as well. We're starting to get to that point where it's starting to get a little close.